Hi there. Welcome to a bit of my day. If you're new here, I'm Catherine. I make journals out of old books, or in my recent journal, I make journals out of pieces of books. You'll see when I finally get to the flip through. Hopefully, maybe Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I have decided. Where is she? Wonderfully good. I have decided that I will put her in my Etsy shop just to see if this is the kind of journal that that junk journalers would be interested in. I don't want to go through too much of her because I think sometimes I talk so much that I spoil the flip through. So, but I am really so happy with this book. It's really, I think, personifies what we mean when we say junk journal, because it's just full of secondhand bits and bobs and things that belong to other people, and I'm just really pleased. So I took a lot of photos and I took a lot of notes, and I'm really happy with actually letting her go to, if someone out there likes this kind of journal, because she's certainly got tons and tons of room, and there's still even a good pinch there. And there's 176 pages in here, and most of them are to be filled up. I haven't taken it over. Sometimes a junk journal can almost be like a work of art in its own right. Like each page turn is already full, whereas I prefer when I make my journals that they actually can be used and written in or filled, and that I just sort of get you started. Does that make sense? Anyhow, I may have given myself away, so let's cover it right now. It was a 50-50 when I asked everyone, what do you think? Should I cover up the stitching? Should I leave it so that everyone can see? It really was 50-50, so I decided to do the happy medium. So you actually can lift it up and you can see the hand stitching underneath, but it also is hidden underneath. This is really old lace, and it's very pretty. I like how it looks. I did it on both sides, back here as well. So if you lift up, it's like a peekaboo. There's the stitching under there. Let's go in and you can take a peek. Oh, I lift it up, seeing as I'm not very technically skilled. So you can see the stitching under there. The nice thing is, if this journal ends up going to someone, and they wanted the stitching showing, it's so simple to gently lift this up and just gently tug. That lace will come off, no problem, and you'll never know it was ever even there. So that's why I figured I'd go ahead and do it, because it's not necessarily, it's only permanent if you want it to be. Anyhow, so at some point, there'll be plenty of notice. She will be going into my Etsy shop within the next few days. But so I thought I'd catch you up on that. I have been working a bit. I have been working off camera. I've been very busy. I've had a lot of doctor's appointments lately. I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but my last doctor's appointment wasn't as great as I was really hoping it was going to be. And it turns out this medication for my liver is not working at all. here I was thinking it was. So we're actually starting all over again, but they have moved me up, and I will be seeing a hepatologist actually next week. So hopefully we'll have better answers and know where to go from there. So if I disappear off and on, it's simply because oh my goodness, I have tests coming out the wazoo. And it's just a little bit chaotic. But anyhow, I glass half full. So I have been working on Violet off camera, and she's right here. And you might think, why are you calling this book Violet? Because this painting by Edward Manet, and it's actually called Violets, and it's a little bouquet of violets. So I've been trying to figure out what kind of I just wanted a collage, a wacky looking collage of different things, and I'm thinking I like it. So anyhow, I've been working on that offline, and so I'll be bringing you along. I think Violet. I think from here on in, when I do a great big book like this is going to be a huge journal. They are going to be mostly naked. When I make a big journal like this, if I start filling them with ephemera, they weigh too much, and it's too costly for the purchaser and for me, simply for the shipping. The shipping alone, when that book is full, is just outrageous. And I think it's better that perhaps I leave my decorating books, like when I'm having fun, like with this one, that the little books get decorated. The medium to little books get decorated, and that the larger ones go nearly naked and are left up to the new owner. Maybe it's just simply going to be a writing journal, or who knows, a recipe book, a memories book, who knows. I wanted to share I got Happy Mail this week, and boy, did it make me happy. It was such a nice, cheery surprise that I had forgotten about because she had written to me, and then it went out of my head. Uh-oh, I didn't close that lid on there. I hope that's okay. I love this stuff. Anyhow, so it's from Karen, and she sent me a lovely little note here on some really cool paper that has paper clips on it. Isn't that perfect for us journalers? And a whole bunch of trims, eyelash trims. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I don't have anything like this. This might be my favorite of all the trims. Karen, I love this. I absolutely love these tassels. And I'm very much looking forward to putting these into a journal. And then lots more of these fun eyelash trims. Again, this is my kind of color, this yellowy gold one. Love it. And little, they're not really pom-poms, which I like because they won't be as bulky. It's sort of like a little flat loop. And so that will be fun too. So she sent along that. And then she sent along this thing. Let's open it up and take a look at it. Because it's a little hammer. And you know I like tools. and that I have to hide them from my husband. But I don't think he'll touch this one. He won't know what it's for. And I still have to play with it to see what it's for. There's a hammer on that side, and it's that's a good hammer. You could do some damage with that hammer. But I also like, it's got these nubbly, I think you could do some cool distressing on a cover, maybe a cover that's newish, and you're trying to make it look older than it is and give it a little character. This is the side that has me really intrigued, and I want to play with it and see what I can do with it. And then again, she knew my favorite color of Brad's. Let's take a look-see here. Like I said, what a treat, eh, to open this up when you open your mailbox. And these ones are kind of neat, very neat, because they're flat on the top. I hope that shows up. Rather than being round, like most Brads sort of are a round top. And these, I think, are going to be not quite so bulky. And I really love these colors. These are my kind of colors. So I'm looking forward very much to using these. I'm going to, I have all kinds of pill containers. The kind Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I kept trying to find the perfect one for me. I needed a 4-row week pill container for 7 days. Do you think I could find just the right one? Well, I finally did, but it meant that I probably have about 11 others before I found the right one. But they make terrific holders for things such as this. So I will be moving these over into into a pill container. It comes in handy. What the heck? And some more of this cute paper. So I'm looking forward to using this with the paper clips. Perfect. And Karen knows my favorite. The this gold ink pad. It's so nice to be able to use for simple things when you don't want to have to get out your gilding wax. Gilding wax can be a little nerve-wracking because little clumps of it can fall off and ruin your whole thing, or it gets all over your fingers and hands, and then you get it all over your project that you're working on. So that's when this year I took a chance and got the gold ink pad, and I think your timing is pretty well just about right for this old one, my old gold. It might be time to switch over, and now I've got a new one thanks to Karen. So Karen, thank you so much for thinking of me. And I got to tell you, this was the week that some happy mail really, really made me feel happy after having such discouraging, I'll be honest, discouraging news. We were so hoping that this was a controllable, you know how some, like for example, my husband's diabetic. Yes, out of control diabetes can be very dangerous, but when it's well controlled, you can live a long life into old age and and keep your diabetes under control. Many, many people can. My husband's one of them. He's very good with his diabetes. And we were hoping that that's what this was, and it could still be. So that's what we're hoping for. I'm figuring out which recycling bins these go into. Nancy would make tags out of these. She's a better person than I. For me, they're going in the recycling. So it's just a little visit today, just to say hi and thank Karen for this lovely happy mail, and to catch you up to snuff in case I go missing in action again for a couple of days, but not for long. And I always end up popping back up. You're not going to keep me away. And I'm looking forward to working on Violet. And I also have actually a couple of other, you know what, we've got time. I've got a couple of other little tiny journals on the go. Hold on. I have the bookkeeper one that is still on the go. But then for some reason, I got into this one. Remember the one where it was, I hope I did, hold on, I got a fluffy there. I hope I did Kelly justice, because Kelly, I think, is the queen of the fun two-spread collages. So this sweet little book is from 1893, and of course, what a great title for a journal, The Choice of Books. And I've made end papers that are out of fabric. So what my goal is for this little book, it's just a little fun kind of a skinny dip book, is to make this journal, to create 3 signatures for it, completely naked, except for some of the original text block. But the rest is just going to be, it's just going to be a little naked journal. I should be able to finish this up and probably list it at the same time as Wonderfully Good. And what my goal is for this one is to have it refillable, so that the new owner, if they want, can take out the full signature and slide their own signature that they've made into it, because it's such a nice little size just to carry here and there. And I put a gazillion layers of sealant on this book, so she should be good for quite a while. So I've been working on her, and I've been working on another one that I also want to be refillable. I've been working on this one that I want as well to be refillable. I want this to be a no-sew journal. So again, you'll be able to take them in and out, the signatures. I'm just going to put 2 in of my own, and there's some fun. I'm really, as you can see here, really enjoying the hand-torn pages, and I'm really liking the there's some hand-torn little bits. The fabric interior of this book, there was just one little section on the spine that was really badly cracked, and I can't remember what year this was. I think 1943. Okay, I was going to say 1940s. So 43, that's pretty darn good. And because there was this split here, I wasn't sure what to do, and it didn't seem like a lacy kind of book to me. It's just so cute. And so I fussy cut out of fabric. How's that for fussy cutting? One of these little birds here. and I just put him on the cover and stitched around him. This cover was great for stitching. It was just the perfect amount of being sturdy, but yet allowing the needle to go in and out without any, without giving me a hard time. And then again, you can see I'm so close to being finished. So many journals. So I've just got to stop having so many appointments. These doctors need to know I got stuff to do, and I don't have time for all this. So there we go. Now I promise I am done. But I am working on Violet. I'm working on these. I want to take my time with the bookkeeper. That one I think is going to be fun to use some interesting math pages and shorthand pages and business pages, that sort of thing, typewriter pages. So I'm going to finish these up before I get into that one. And then, of course, I wanted to say a great big huge thank you to Karen for just perfect timing to brighten up my day with such a lovely, happy mail of things that will all be used. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and that's my plan, is to go out and make it a good day. And it's spring now officially in Canada. They announced it as of midnight last night. Spring is here, and it snowed. So my husband had to shovel this morning before he went off to work. Oh, our weather is weird. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk soon. Bye.